guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been away for a little while. I've been focusing on markets and my Etsy as well. But I'm back now. So we're going to be making some crochet coasters today. They're going to be perfect for the Christmas table. So we're going to be using Stylecraft Special Aran yarn, a 4mm hook, this lovely gold yarn from DMC. It's Lumina crochet yarn and it's in the colour gold and it's absolutely stunning. We're going to be using that to embroider the little star onto the bauble. And we're also going to need our yarn needle. So to start off, we're going to make a magic ring. And then we're going to chain up 2. That does not count as our first double crochet. And then we're going to put 12 double crochets into the ring. Once we've done that, we're going to pull tight and bring it all to the center, and then pull tight just like that. Then we're going to slip stitch to the first double crochet that we made, so not to the chain but to the first double crochet. We're then going to chain up 2, which does not count as our first double crochet again, so put 2 double crochets in each stitch around, so you should have a total of 12 for the first round and a total of 24 for the second round. Once you've got your 24 stitches, we're then going to slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet that we made. Then we're going to chain up 2 again, and it doesn't count as our first double crochet again. Then we're going to put 2 in the first stitch, 1 in the next, and repeat that all the way around. So 2 in the first, 1 in the next, 2 in the next, 1 in the next, 2 in the next, 1 in the next, and continue that all the way around till you get to the beginning. And then now you're back at the beginning, you're going to slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet that you made. Just like so. And don't worry if it curls up on itself, it's meant to at this point, and the next round should sort that out for you. So we're going to chain up 1, which doesn't count as our first stitch. We're then going to put 2 single crochets in the first stitch, 1 in the next, 2 in the next, 1 in the next, and just repeat that all the way around. And when you get to the end, you'll have 1 stitch left, so we're just going to put 2 single crochets into there. So 1 and 2, and then slip stitch to the first single crochet that you made. Just like so. Chain 1, and then we're going to snip the yarn to fasten off. And there is the beginning of your coaster. We're now going to weave in these ends. So we've got the end over here and we've also got the end at the back, so just weave those in quickly. Now we're going to turn it into a bauble. And to do that, we're going to grab our gold yarn and we're going to double it up because it's very, very, very fine. So we need to make it a little bit thicker than what it already is. So just grab a fair amount of that and cut the end. Then we're going to, as we've doubled it, we're going to do a slip knot, just like so. Pop our hook in, and we're going to work from where we fastened off. So pop your hook in, and attach the yarn. I like to flip this bit over so it's laying flat on the working part, so we can work over it so we don't have to weave in any more ends. Chain up one, put one single crochet into the same stitch, one single crochet into the next, and then into the next 3. So we should have a total of 5 single crochets. Then chain up one, turn our work, and one single crochet in each stitch across. And then we're going to chain up 5 and slip stitch to the end of the row. Might be a bit tricky if you cut your yarn a bit short like I have, but you will do it. There you go. And then we're just going to weave in that little end there and then cut the ends. Like so, and that's your little bauble. I mean, you can keep it like this if you want to, it's absolutely fine, but I like to put a little bit of a design on the front. So I'm going to grab some more of my gold, and then what I'm going to do is do a little star on the front. You can do any pattern you like. You could do zigzags all across if you wanted to, you could do the star, anything you fancy to make it look however you want it to. So I'm going to come up through the back, and then down to the bottom, I then want to get over to this side, but I don't want anything showing on the back, so what I'm going to do is come to the back, and I can see where my midway point is over here, so I'm going to thread it through those stitches to try and hide the yarn as it travels through and round. Okay, let's see how this looks up here. Where are we? Okay, that looks good. So we're going to go across. Don't worry if you get a few little bits showing, it's fine. It's a bauble, it's going to have little shiny bits. So, you know, it adds to character, as I always say. And then go straight across the other side. As you can see, I'm kind of following around this circle here. Now for the next one, I'm going to follow the inner circle. So we've come through the back here. We now want to go to the inner circle. We're going to figure out, I want to come down to here. So I'm going to pinch it on both sides and then thread my yarn through until I get to there. And then come out. And I'm just going to pop my needle through to see whereabouts I am, see if I'm in the right place. Yeah, that's where I want it. So bring it up, then across to the opposite side. Then I want to go over to here. So I'm going to pinch it where I want it and weave through. Bring it up through the back again. And then bring it through the front to see whereabouts I am. So I'm a bit far over here, so I'm just going to put my needle back through and go to here. Then I'm going to come over to the opposite side again, just like that. And as you can see, it's a little bit wonky to start, so what I like to do is I'll go through the yarn into the center and I'll bring it out through the center. And in between, if you can see here, but in between these lines here, and then I'll bring it back down the opposite side so I'm keeping those separate. Just kind of anchor that in place, and then I'll do it again. So I'll come up through one of the other sides and then opposite side to that, so kind of anchor those into the right place. Just like that, and that just keeps them kind of separate for you. And then what you'll do is you'll just weave it all the way back through up to the top where your other end is poking out, and then just tie them off and weave them in. I hope you liked this tutorial, guys. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe for me, and let me know how you get on in the comments below. Also, follow me on Instagram as well if you want to see some more of my bits and bobs. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.